Today we have come together after 20 years of the incident that happened to Jesudas and Rita at Thalawakale. So she was raped by two men on the 12th of August 2001. Since then, she has been going to courts for the last 20 years, and the High Court case was completed, but due to a technical error, there was fresh trial was ordered, and therefore the case will go again into trial. So we do not know how long it will take. But so far, 20 years have passed, and she has been working for justice during the last 20 years. And there were two cases. One for compensation in the district court, which was concluded recently, and she was awarded 800,000. Judge ordered the suspects to pay that amount to Rita. However, going back to these 20 years, we see that if a victim has to fight for 20 years for justice, actually there is no justice.
In Sri Lanka, most rape victims come from low-income families in estate areas and rural areas. Normally, in Sri Lanka, criminal case is filed by the state. But to get damages, she has to file damage case personally. Being so poor and this income, these victims can't afford for such a cases. Therefore, these kind of cases are not filed in Sri Lankan civil law system.
Rita's case is a good example for a crime against a person who faced multiple discrimination. Now, estate workers community is a marginalized community in Sri Lanka, and Rita, she belongs to a Tamil minority ethnicity in Sri Lanka, and she speaks Tamil, which is a minority language in the country, and she is a woman. So gender wise, she is again discriminated. So she faced multiple discrimination this country in Sri Lanka. So for a person who belongs to such a community and who faced multiple discrimination, it is difficult than a normal person to fight for justice.
For 20 years. So we have to see what is the reason for lost delays in Sri Lanka. Recently, Secretary of Ministry of Justice has issued some information. Sri Lanka has a very huge crisis in disposing cases because of lack of sufficient courthouses and judges. According to his statistics, Sri Lanka has 15 judges only for 1 million population, whereas the developed countries or middle income countries are concerned, at least they have about 50 judges per 1 million population. There is a classical judgment from Court of Appeal Sri Lanka once, Justice Honorable C.C.D. Abdu, about lost delays, which says, Attorney General versus Dabare, in judgment, it says that lost delays erode the faith in the justice system. Lost delays are taken place due to number of reasons, which can be categorized as the amount of cases as well as competency issues.
When she had some problem medically, or I had to take her to Canby Hospital. Once we had to take her to the eye clinic, and when she had some problem with her eye, then she was mentally affected, and she had to take counseling and go to a counselor for treatment, but not psychiatric treatment.
Looking back at the last 20 years, I think Jesudas and Rita was able to seek justice because there was a community behind her. There was a group. We also have a group called the support group, where we have about 40-50 members who are from different communities, from different professionals. So they also have helped us largely, along with the lawyers, the medical personnel, and all the others, to help and strengthen Rita to seek justice for 20 years. And also during this journey of 20 years, we have helped with holistic assistance. I mean, not only legal, but legal, medical, psychological, educational, financial, employment. So that's why I think we were able to strengthen her, or she was able to continue this journey. And therefore, I think it is very important in our context in Sri Lanka that the victim is being supported by a community, a group of not only organization, but a community where the victim is protected, security provided, and also supported holistically. And not only for a shorter period, because in our context, because due to court delay, the cases will go on for 15-20 years. So that has to go on for a very long time, and until she gets justice, and also until she is integrated back into the community.
Our system is not child-friendly or gender-sensitive system. The victims have to undergo many difficulties if they come forward to file such cases. They are labelled as prostitutes or bad charactered persons. Normally, no one comes forward to file such cases.
To have a community to support the struggle. So I think Human Rights Office Kandy and this community has supported Rita from the very beginning for almost 20 years. I think that is one of the important role of a civil society movement to support victims, especially in a context like this, where somebody had to fight for almost 20 years to pursue justice.
The government should allocate sufficient funds for the Justice Ministry to improve the justice system, invest money to improve the standards, the quality of the judges, prosecutors, as well as investigators. Thereby, we can have a very good system. Comparatively, it is said Sri Lanka never accommodated sufficient budget for the administration of justice. That is a huge problem.
Even after 20 years, the rape case of Jesudasan Rita is not actually concluded, because there will be again a fresh trial. So we do not know how long it will take to conclude. This is a criminal case where a rape victim is seeking justice for the crime that happened to her. And at that time she was just a schoolgirl. She was in grade 10. And now today, after 20 years, we are still discussing about this case, and we do not know how many more years it will take for her to really get justice. And therefore we see there is a huge defect in the justice system in Sri Lanka, and therefore mainly the defect is mainly because of the delay in the court system. And therefore we request the authorities, the Justice Ministry or the judiciary, to expedite cases and give justice to the victims who are seeking justice through the education process.